Oh, yeah, baby. Today is the big day. It is going down tonight in Dallas, Texas at 9 o'clock Eastern on ESPN. The number one ranked defense in all of women's college basketball goes up against the number one ranked offensive team in women's college basketball. Big time matchup, a must-see TV for everybody. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Gamecocks Chuck with you. Hey, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Let's get back to it. Like I said, two outstanding basketball teams are going head-to-head tonight. The reigning national champs, South Carolina Gamecocks. That's right, my Gamecocks is going to be taking on the Iowa Hawkeyes tonight. Man, this is a big-time matchup. Everybody wants to see it. This is going to be a record-smashing, breaking TV viewers tonight on ESPN. South Carolina comes into this game undefeated. Like I said, reigning national champions. Looking to go back-to-back and go undefeated, like something only 4 teams, I believe, has done in all of college basketball. So South Carolina's trying to be part of history tonight or this weekend. And in order to do that, in order to get to that next step or to get to that level, they got to beat Iowa tonight. Iowa is a very tough team. I ain't going to lie about it. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. They are a very good team, very disciplined, shoot the ball real well. They got three-point shooters. I mean, multiple, not just Caitlin Clark. The big story is Caitlin Clark. I mean, everybody has been hyping her up, praising her, and rightfully so. This young lady is a prolific three-point shooter, and she just got great court vision, great passer, great shooter. I mean, you can't really knock her. There's nothing on her game that you can really knock, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. Y'all can drop a comment, let me know if I'm missing something. But, you know, like I said, you got her shooting threes at like a 39%. I mean, she's like killing it from three-point line. That's pretty solid, in my opinion, for her, especially for someone that takes as many shots as she does, you know, throughout a game. You also got McKenna Warnock. She shoots it about 39% as well. I think they got like 4 ladies on their roster that shoots a three-point roughly anywhere between 37 to about 40%. Then you got, you know, if Warnock or Clark ain't hitting them, you got to also watch out for Gabby Marshall. She's also a very good player, a three-point sharpshooter as well. And then Katie Martin. I mean, they got like 4 girls right there. Like I said, 4 young ladies that can hit the three-point, can hit a three-pointer anytime throughout the game. So South Carolina's going to have to be on their game tonight from a defensive standpoint. A lot of people are making this matchup more like a Aliyah Boston versus Caitlin Clark. Well, anybody that's got common sense knows that these are 2 different players. Aliyah Boston's a post player. Caitlin Clark's a point guard. Caitlin Clark ain't going to be guarding Aliyah Boston, and Boston ain't going to be out there guarding Clark. More than likely, you're going to have Bree Beal making it very uncomfortable, or trying to make it very uncomfortable for Caitlin Clark. Whenever she goes to the bench, you're probably going to have Letitia Meaher on her. You could have Victoria Saxton on her, Breezy Hall. I mean, the list goes on and on. South Carolina, the good thing about South Carolina is we got a deep bench, a talented and deep bench. So, you know, there's going to be a lady on Caitlin Clark all night that's going to try to make her game uncomfortable, make her improvise, make her do something outside of her comfort zone. But like I said, you ain't going to see Boston guarding Clark unless Clark comes down in the post, and then you may see Boston on her or Cardoza. But you're not going to get the match. They're not going to get the matchup what they hyping by saying Caitlin Clark versus Aliyah Boston. That ain't going to happen. Aliyah Boston's going to have her hands full with Monica Zanano, the big post player for Iowa. So, you know, everybody's going to have a role tonight. And for South Carolina to get it done, everybody's going to have to play their assignment. They're going to have to lock down their player, their guarding, and just play solid fundamental defense like they've done all year long. South Carolina, the good thing about South Carolina also, they crashed the boards. I was watching an interview that Caitlin Clark did. You know, she said that it's not just the post players that are going up for the rebounds. It's 1 through 5. Everybody crashes the boards on South Carolina. Everybody goes after the loose ball. So whenever Caitlin Clark or anybody shoots a three-pointer, probably a good chance they're not going to get that loose ball. I'm not going to say they ain't going to get any, but there's a good chance that South Carolina's going to come away with that rebound. So South Carolina's got to be ready to rebound and just play lockdown defense. And like I said, try to run the 3-point shooters from Iowa off the 3-point line and just make their game uncomfortable. But this should be an outstanding matchup, man. I mean, this is a big time matchup. I mean, there's no other way to say it. I mean, this is going to be one for the ages, in my opinion. And this game, you know, I'm a Gamecock fan and I'm picking South Carolina, of course, but this game could go either way, man. I mean, I'm not gonna be one of these people to say, you know, South Carolina's gonna blow them out, but because anything can happen, you know. Iowa, like I said, they're a good team. They're a good team. And if South Carolina gets off to a slow start, or if somebody gets in foul trouble, or somebody ain't, you know, doing their assignment, hitting their, you know, like if Cook ain't on her game tonight, I mean, it could be a long night for South Carolina. I'm not even gonna mess around. I'm being honest with you guys. That's how I am in my videos. So I'm just being honest with you. So I mean, it could get ugly. I mean, South Carolina could lose this game. I don't think they will, because one thing South Carolina's got going for them is we got depth on the bench. And it's really not no drop-off whenever you bring the next young lady in. So I think the depth and the size that South Carolina has is going to wear on Iowa throughout the night. And I think South Carolina ends up winning it, in my opinion. But like I said, it could go either way. You know, Iowa could just get on a hot shooting streak, hit a lot of threes, and just beat South Carolina and get a lot of the loose balls. South Carolina may be off on their rebound tonight. Who knows? And also, South Carolina has hit some free throws, which has been an Achilles heel for South Carolina over the year. I mean, they're not the best free throw shooting team in the country, but you know, they got to hit their free throws. They got to make every point count tonight, because this is no game to slack off in any facet of the game. So, but when I look at this game, like I said, I think South Carolina's going to get it done. It's going to be real close. I think it's going to be a close game. The only way it gets out of hand is Iowa starts missing a whole lot of threes, can't get it to rebound, and just South Carolina just goes on big runs. That's the only way I think it's going to go get lopsided for South Carolina side. For Iowa side, it can get lopsided if South Carolina is just having a cold shooting night, get off to a slow start, get behind real big. I'm not talking about like 15 points, because South Carolina's proven they can come back from big deficits. I'm talking about get behind like 20, 25 points early on, and it's going to be uncomfortable for South Carolina to try to come back. So, but like I said, this is going to be a huge, big-time matchup for women's college basketball. A lot of eyes are on it at the arena, and also on the TV set tonight at 9 o'clock on ESPN. And in my opinion, whoever wins this game, I feel like is going to be the national champion. I think they're going to go on and win the national champion. I wish they would have separated these two. I wish this wouldn't have been a head-to-head clash tonight. I wish Iowa would have been in the other bracket, or South Carolina would have been in the other bracket. That way they could have met for a championship matchup. I think this is the type of matchup this is, a championship matchup, a heavyweight fight. I mean, this is going to be a big-time matchup for both programs. And we shall see who comes out victorious, but I will be cheering on my Gamecocks tonight, and I think they're going to get it done. Like I said, I think it's going to be real close, probably about anywhere between 5 to 10 point game, in my opinion. But that's just my thoughts. Y'all can drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think of the game, the matchups. It's going to be a fun game tonight. I'm looking forward to it. At 9 o'clock, ESPN. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you can get all the Gamecock content that I put out there. And until next time, thank you guys for watching. Y'all have a blessed day. Gamecock Chuck, I'm out. Go Gamecocks.